What's going on, you guys? This is your boy, TOS Kinger here. Let me just fix this microphone stand here a little bit. All right. Hey, everyone. Guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed the weekend. We're back. We're here. We're here to react to some stupid shit. We are actually going to check out this channel called Nectar. This title of the episode is called Will He Find His Perfect Match? And it appears to be 10 women. I am going to be looking for the ones that won't be good for him. I'm going to be looking to see if he's got the skills to keep them. We're going to break it down. Let's check it out. Boom.
Could I please have Jeremy's most compatible match step forward?
I don't know. I didn't. Surprised.
10
Hi,
versus 1.
my name is Jeremy. Today I'm going to be dating 10 girls. One of them has been selected as my perfect match based on our compatibility scores in the Nectar app. I'm going to see if I can figure out which one it is. I would say that I'm not normally good at picking the right match for myself. I've dated every type of person that I'm not compatible with. Above all, honestly, it's
Italian.
So fun, but I really like anyone who makes me laugh, and anyone who I just generally enjoy my time with. I feel like that's
I wonder why he's doing the crab claw thing. Maybe it's just how he grew up. Who knows?
definitely it for me. I haven't been in a relationship in a while.
Okay, guys, I'm going to break this down a little bit. I'm trying to figure this guy out. His shoes are ridiculous, okay? He's wearing New Balance sneakers. He's wearing flood pants, no belt, tucked in shirt. He's got a good-looking face, man. He's got the beard. He's got the, I don't know. He looks kind of geeky. A little feminine. He hasn't dated in a while. Okay, let's keep it going.
I've dated, but I haven't been in a committed couple for a while.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited.
Guys, I think he might be closet, like a closet guy. Those closeted? I'm fighting the urge to judge right now, but let's keep watching.
Hi, Jeremy. Nice to meet you. Lotus. Cool.
Hi, I'm Kayla.
Kayla.
I like your shoes.
Thank you.
They're really nice.
You fucking lying bitch. She does not like your shoes. She is just trying to make it look like you made a good decision, therefore she can stay on. She is completely lying. I guarantee it. Because if he showed up in some fucking gators, damn, then everyone would be like, hey, yo, nice shoes.
I appreciate that. I'm definitely a New Balance guy.
Me too.
Really?
Well, I'm not a New Balance guy. I'm a New Balance girl.
I'm Destiny.
Destiny, nice to meet you.
What are you wearing?
Love the
What the fuck are you wearing? What? That's weird.
headgear.
Thank
Wait,
you.
no, you're supposed to say something to me. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. I'm messing it up.
I like your dimples.
Oh, man. Kick her to the curb. Nah, not working out.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I made them myself.
I'm Leah.
Leah.
Nice to meet you.
Look how he shakes her hand, okay? He's a little fruity. And yet, guys, I don't know, was this just plotted? Was this just made for content? Because I genuinely believe that this man is gay. And as I've said before, there's nothing wrong with that. But I can spot this shit. I can spot everything. I am honed in on this situation right now. I am breaking it down from head to toe. And so far, from the head to the torso, he's gay.
You got a beard. That's a plus.
Whoa, crazy tattoos.
My name is Katie. Nice
Katie,
to meet you.
nice to meet you.
Okay, I was gonna use a pickup line,
Shot.
but I'm just gonna say I like your hair.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
You have a good handshake.
Oh, really?
You're strong. Yeah.
Yay!
I'm Lyric.
Lyric?
Yes.
Cool, nice to meet
Whoa,
you.
crazy
Jeremy.
name.
You have really cool eyes. I'm not sure what color they are, but they look like they match your shirt a little bit, so that's cool.
Thank you.
Weird comment.
Hi.
So weird.
Ula.
Ula, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. I like your bangs.
Thank you.
Guys, none of these women work.
Charlotte, nice to meet you.
I like your mustache.
Thank
No bra.
you. I appreciate it.
I'm Lydia, and that girl over there thinks you're really cute.
Thanks.
What?
Nice to
Cool.
meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Mercedes.
Mercedes,
Nice
nice
to
Oh.
meet you. I like your smile.
Big old titties. All right, guys. Okay, there's 10 women here, okay? I'm going to break it down. He is going to choose the one on the far right, the one to the left of her, or the blonde that seems to be more in the middle with the light blue pants. And let me tell you why. They are the hottest ones. Now, he might pick the Asian girl on the far left, but she doesn't even look like she wants to be there. She looks bored as shit. I'm calling it now. I really genuinely do believe that he's going to pick the hotter girls that I chose, okay? Let's check it out.
I knew it was coming.
Fucking book that.
Yeah. I think me and someone with face tattoos, I love the opposites attract thing, but I just feel like we're too different.
We're too different.
That was very smooth.
Okay, who knows what they want out of a party?
He's gay, you guys. What are we reacting to right now? He's so what What does everyone want in a partner? Oh, God.
Partner in a show of hands. Really? I mean, you guys are way ahead of me. 'Cause it took me forever to figure out what I want in a partner. Okay, so I'm curious what
Look at me
everyone's
standing.
TV crush is.
I would say, have you seen Superbad?
Yeah.
Michael Cera?
Yeah.
Fucking
the
liar.
Underdog, the guy who's a sweetheart to women, like in the
Yes.
world of like nasty people.
She's
He's
a
like,
liar.
I want to treat somebody right. That's the guy that I go for.
Have you watched The Witcher?
The Witcher?
Yeah.
Let me tell you why she's lying. She looks for the sweet, innocent, skinny guy. Okay, why isn't she with a guy right now? It's very easy to find those gentlemen. You just got to turn the corner and boom, you see one. Why isn't she with one now? Because she is fucking lying. She does not want that. She wants a strong, confident man to lead her. She does not want a soy boy, baby boy, girlfriend. Okay? That's what she does not want.
Henry Cavill.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
What do you like about him?
He's very manly, and I like to feel protected.
I
There.
like Ryan Reynolds. I like the fact that he's just like can hit banter with you and has the charisma, so I like that.
I don't really watch TV, but James Bond,
Yeah.
because he's very like calm demeanor and has a
This guy is going to be so upset when he finds out that he does not relate to any of these women because he is a soy boy.
everything under control. Like I feel really safe.
I would kind of say, going off what Lydia was saying, Ryan Reynolds probably, but like not his like movie character like personalities, but his actual personality. I just love the relationship that he has like in real life.
What part of you are you hoping that a partner will help bring out?
I would say like my feminine side, like when I'm with a man that's like more protective, I bring out the more like kind of soft feminine.
Guys, I really like this. Most of these women here are being very honest with what their expectations are. They want masculine men. I'm very, very happy to see that. Because nowadays, you see a lot of these, feminist movements and shit. It's kind of counterintuitive, right? Because a lot of these feminists are going to end up alone. Don't you really do want a strong masculine man to be, a unit? It's tough shit. That's important, right? So I'm glad to see that these women actually have their heads on straight.
I like to be pushed out of my comfort zone for the better good, and I do the same for my partners.
I would say for
She's
me,
sweet.
my
I like her.
silly side. I feel like I can, not weird, but like I feel like I'm just like a weirdo, in like
Yeah.
a funny way, I guess.
She's pretty.
No good way to sell that. I would say the same thing, like someone who could bring out the funny parts of me. I do think I'm a pretty funny person, but maybe that doesn't read immediately.
I think sometimes I just need a little push to do what I'm uncomfortable with, and they just say, you got it. I'm like, okay. I feel like I need somebody who's like my teammate in life, and I need somebody to push me to do things.
So I definitely would want somebody who's supportive and like really sees me fully. And I feel like when I have that kind of support, I definitely come out of my shell.
He's not even
because I do
looking at
think
her.
I'm very like reserved and like sensitive and shy and quiet, but actually I can be on the other side of.
It's very interesting. Sorry to interrupt you, Uma. It is very interesting to see how this man relates to the other women in the room. They're all separated. That's one thing that I find very strange. Now, if it were me, if I was the one hosting the show, okay, I would make sure that we were very close-knit, tight, and we were having a communication center. We were maybe in a circle. Even though it's very hard to film that, I would say, hey, listen, let's get us closer to each other because I want us to actually truly bond in a way. If I can find someone for myself, let's do it. That would be me. I'm that guy. Okay. Aside from that, he doesn't seem to be making eye contact very much. He's in a very feminine pose. I genuinely don't believe that these women would even want to be with the guy, just based off his mannerisms. I can spot it from a mile away. He is extremely feminine. It's not uncommon for a man to talk with his hands, but just the way, like, he's very,
For that spectrum when given the right kind of support.
Would you guys say that you are I people or we people?
I think right now I'm an I, but now like if I were to get in a relationship, I have to switch it to we. Like I've been single for a while, so it's very just like whatever I want to do, I'm gonna do, and then so once you switch that over to a relationship, it's like you gotta merge the two and make it happen.
I feel like the way that you come to appreciate having someone to help you be accountable to yourself is by having a period where you have to be a self-sustaining person. Like you have to be your own accountability system, and like you have to be able to make sure that you're okay and like have like a self-care routine and all that stuff.
I feel like with
What are you talking about? What does that mean? I don't know what he's talking about. I'm not sure if he's talking about himself or he's talking about his introspective relations with the women that he's talking with. He's talking about having your own self-accountability system. So basically taking care of yourself, being independent. But that's not the point of relationships. You're supposed to be a team in a way, correct? And you are supposed to lead that team. If you are willing to get into a relationship with a woman, you have to be willing to lead. And therefore, she has to be willing to lean on you. This self-accountability thing in a relationship doesn't exist. There is mutual accountability. Keep that in mind as we keep this conversation going.
Partners, sometimes people look for like their other half, and it's like, no, you're already whole, and you just need another whole. That's it.
So in a relationship,
That's
what would
fucking
you
stupid.
say is
She's
everyone's
an idiot.
communication style?
I'm very straightforward. If I don't like something, I'm gonna tell it to you. And
I like that. I
hoping
like that.
we can
I like
communicate
her. Her and I would get
reciprocate
along.
The same thing.
I'm also the same way. I'm very straightforward and bold and
Beautiful. Lydia and the blonde next to her. How did I? Oh my fucking God. At the beginning, I called it. I was like, he's going to pick these two. These two have their heads on straight. I really like these girls. Now, the other blonde that I talked about who said, oh, maybe he'll pick her. He might actually pick her. You're already whole. And she's like one of those feminist chicks, you know. He might be down for that. He might like to be led. But these two girls, at the end, I'll take them. Give me both. I like them. We get along very well and we'd be a fantastic team. Ladies, if you're watching this, let's figure something out.
working on how to deliver that so it doesn't hurt your feelings, but still working on that, but definitely very bold and straightforward.
I'm
I
not
like
the
her.
opposite necessarily, but I would say I have a harder time, like, it depends on how they are too, because like I'm very like reactive to like how they're gonna react. So like if they're more of a person who isn't gonna react to whatever it is I'm gonna say, then I would feel more comfortable doing that. But if they're the type of person that might get irritated or like feel a type of way if I bring something up, then it might make me feel like I shouldn't, and I'll probably just wait until it really bothers me to say anything,
That's
depending
stupid.
on what the situation is.
I feel like having the emotional capacity to have open and honest conversations is very important to me. But also, I've definitely had instances in the past where I'm very much open to talking through issues right away, and I've had to learn like not everyone is like that, and you have to give people their space and their time.
If you were alone in your car and no one was there with you, right? What is the first song you'd play?
Oh, first song I would play.
It could be anything.
Girls just wanna have fun. That's the song that he'd play, man. My milkshakes bring all the boys to the yard. What song would I play?
Probably Fantasy by Mariah Carey.
How does that go?
I feel like dancing in your car, that's like the song, you know?
He's not into women, you guys. He might be bisexual. Yeah, she didn't talk much. He's kind of an
I need
asshole.
accountability in a relationship.
He like feels bad. Like, you're the man, dude. Just be honest. He's like, just be a fucking man, okay? You're there for one reason. Girls are knowing that they're not going to be compatible with you. Send them off. It's okay. It's part of the show. Just be like, hey, listen, I really appreciate you. Sorry, you got to go. We're not connecting. Hey, you as well. I appreciate you for coming on. Thank you so much. Use your fucking voice. Roar, boy. Roar like a man. Be that.
And I don't feel like those were partners that I would necessarily get that with. I feel like I need a woman with backbone and like a little bit more of like a no BS type of person, like someone who like is able to
Lead you.
call you out on stuff.
Hi, Jeremy.
Hi, welcome.
Nice seeing you again.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you again. Have you been to this restaurant before?
No, this is actually my first time.
Restaurant?
I'm actually friends with the owner.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go.
But we're on the outs, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're probably gonna
are they
spend
gonna
an
come?
hour
Look how he's sitting. Look how he's fucking sitting. You guys, this is not how a man sits. You guys, this is for content. The way he's sitting screams, I'm just here because they're paying me. Bro, fuck.
No, they're gonna definitely give us like really difficult experience.
On you though?
Yeah, that'd be nice to
Okay, sounds good.
I saw your tattoo. What does that mean?
It's an Aquarius sign. I'm an Aquarius.
What?
Oh my God, perfect. We belong together. I'm Aquarius too, girl. We got something in common.
Skyline is that New York?
It is half New York, half San Francisco.
I'm just kind of curious, like, why you're doing this. Like, it's just kind of like surprising, like, why you haven't been with somebody yet. Are you like picky?
I would say the same to you.
Are you just not running into the right people? Are you looking for something that just like isn't there? Like, kind of like, where's your head at?
I am picky, but I'm also, I've noticed that I have a little bit of people pleasing in me. So I tend to like feel bad to break up with someone. When I had my
Pussy.
business, I would try to date and it was just a disaster because I didn't have the mental space and the like emotional space for a partner.
Yeah.
Because I'm like really all or nothing.
Yeah, I'm the
So-
same way.
What is being in a relationship with you like?
I say it's really fun because I feel like I'm just very down. Like whatever you want to do, like I'm down to do it together. Like you want to go for a walk, you want to go for a run, or like I don't know, watch like dolphins.
Are there parts
What?
of being an Aquarius that like you feel connected to?
That's another thing. I've never really been into, you know, the whole zodiac thing. You know, it's always other people telling me what I am. And I'm like, oh, okay. I was with an ex at the time, and she read to me basically the whole description of an Aquarius. I don't think that the definition of myself can be written down. I feel like I'm a bit of an enigma. I can't be plotted. On that note, when my ex was reading to me all these things of an Aquarius, I'm like, oh wow, those things are interesting because I do resonate with some of the things that she said. But then there were others where I'm like, no, not really, you know? But it's interesting. I don't know how people write that shit. Like, I don't know where it comes from. So I don't know. I've never really been into it. So let's see what she has to say.
A lot, yeah. I feel like sometimes I can be very nonchalant and detached from emotions. But then also I'm, you know, when I
she's
know
hot.
a person and I like someone, I can be all over on them. So it's just really a matter of time.
What's your favorite way to spend time with a partner?
I like spending any amounts of time with my partner. We don't have to be doing anything extravagant if we're like just laying in bed or watching a movie or going out to dinner. Like literally just as long as I get quality time and you're not on your phone and you're just locked in, I'm good.
I would say
a
similar,
cool chick.
but I also feel like it's easy to get into that like homebody loop. Because like I love spending time at home with someone. I feel like you go out and you have those experiences where like something crazy happens and then it's like, you're just like, what? Like what? Did we just both really see that? Like, I love that feeling. If you're like having a disagreement with your partner, do you like to resolve it right away or do you like to wait?
Personally, I like to solve it right away. For me, I don't like anything festering.
Let's
So-
say like we're on a cruise.
Guys, I'm just gonna kind of break down the questionnaires here, okay? I find it very strange that even though they are doing this, you know, find my perfect match thing, that everything is so intense. You're kind of on a date with someone you've never met. Wouldn't you want to have more of an uplifting experience that kind of gets you guys excited about the prospect of being together? Like, it doesn't really seem beneficial to talk about all this crazy, intense shit right away. I feel like you'd want to get to know someone through time. If it were me, if I was in this situation, I would want women to be excited about being with me. I'd be like, damn it, hey, you know what? You know what we're gonna do tonight? We're gonna go get some drinks. I know there's a great wine place, you know, they have a good charcuterie board. Let's go do that. Let's talk about all this fucking nasty, stupid shit later. This is dumb. Let's have fun. That's important.
Cruise, like with my family or something, like we're
Okay.
obviously not going to be disagreeing and fighting in front
Sure.
of them, but I think there's like a time and place for it, but my self-respect is like really up there, so I can't like just brush something under the rug if I feel like there's a problem. Like I have to talk about it.
I love this fantasy life of just like, oh, like just
Just on a cruise.
going on cruises all the time.
Well, what about you? How do you
Cruises
like
are
to
shit. Cruises are dog shit.
problem solve in your relationships? Do you need space?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do? Okay.
No.
Oh.
I like to just get it out all in the open. I wouldn't want to like talk about something like out in public,
Yeah.
but like I feel comfortable until it's like resolved. How do you feel like the way that you grew up affects your dynamic in relationships now?
I definitely have daddy issues.
Oh,
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never really had a father figure in my life, which is like, you know, most of the girls, which made me more like stronger, I think. I'm a very work-oriented person.
Workaholic.
Workaholic, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, better than alcoholic, right?
Okay, when you're getting to know someone, getting to a relationship, how much time do you think is smart to spend with them, or how much time should you give to them?
Even if we don't do everything together, I just love being like in the loop with each other. If I'm comfortable enough with someone to act as though I'm by myself when I'm around them, like because I'm introverted, so I get energy by like being by myself or being with someone that I'm totally comfortable and totally myself with.
Well, what do you like to do in your free time?
I feel like my hobbies are all like based around a goal. Like I like something where it's like you complete a project, like build something, like a piece of furniture or something like that. What about you?
No, okay. I'm not gonna say anything.
I really like watching movies in my free time. I like to go to shows by myself and like meet new people and make new friends.
Is it easier for you to feel connected to someone emotionally or physically?
Emotionally, for sure. Like, I think that I don't really get physically attracted to a lot of people, but like once I get to know you and have a conversation with you, and if we vibe, then I'm like, oh, okay, I can see myself going on a date with you, or getting your number.
I don't know why these women lie. Now, she might be thinking in a long-term point of view, and like totally get that, right? But there is not a woman alive that doesn't go out in public, see a good-looking person, and say, "Look at that person's hot," or "Look at that person a little too long." It just doesn't exist. Women are like that, probably more than men. So why lie? Initially, you are definitely attracted to the person and how they look. It's impossible not to be. There's different kinds of attraction, like in terms of looks, right? You can look at a person and be like, oh, that person looks hot, you know, facially, their face looks hot. Or you can be like, oh, that person that has status, that person's hot. Guy walking through the room, you know, it doesn't even have to be about looks necessarily. She is attracted to something.
Or anything like that.
You talked about how working is like a big part of your life. Do you feel like you have space for a relationship, or would you be able to make space for one?
I would be, yes, because I really want to do that together. You know, my work is very flexible, so I work in social media. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but I travel a lot. I'm very adventurous, so I need someone who likes to travel and see things.
I know what you're saying, because it's
OnlyFans?
like you have all these really cool experiences working in social media,
Yeah.
but like you don't have anybody to share them with, kind of.
Yes.
And so it's like it would be so nice to have someone that like you
Like it would be so nice if like I could like take the pictures for you so that you can interact with your fans and you can take me on nice vacations. Oh fuck, I'm gonna get canceled.
Share it. Yeah.
And even just like you can tell your friends about it, but it's like
It's different.
yeah, it's different when it's
Yeah.
that person that you're really connected
Exactly.
to. I feel good. Honestly, if I were to have met any of these women like on a dating app or something, I would be like blown away. Like you guys are.
He's gonna get rid of the one on the far left, and if he has to get rid of another one, I believe it'll be the black girl. Then I think it would be the girl in the light blue jeans, the blonde, the one that I initially talked about. I think he'll get rid of those three.
All very nice and like easy to talk to and just like genuinely like great finds.
Thank you.
So in making my decision, I felt like some people had goals that were more aligned with mine or had like lifestyle that was more aligned with mine. But I know that ultimately like those are all superficial. So I feel like the core personality traits that the test brought to my attention about myself, I saw those qualities reflected in one person like above everyone else.
He might actually not pick the girl in the black because she's taller. She's tall. I think she's taller than him. He might not pick her for that reason.
I really like Mercedes. I feel like yeah, when you talked about your goals and stuff like that, like it seems.
I fucking knew it. Guys, I'm a fucking genius. I knew it. I fucking knew it. If you can start to look at me as your oracle, all right? The man who holds prophecy. I'm that guy. I will lead you to the promised land. I'm that dude, okay? I told you. I fucking told you.
Like you want someone that you can take on the world with.
Grow with. Yeah. I appreciated it in you too.
She doesn't
that
like him though.
You sound like a very hardworking man, so I definitely need someone who's like, you know, a little bit more firm. And you did a lot of things in your life already, so I respect that.
Okay, Jeremy, you've made your final pick. But actually, Mercedes was not your most compatible based on the compatibility test.
Oh.
So could I please have Jeremy's most compatible match step forward?
The girl in the middle. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Woo. Holy shit, how did I fucking know it? Oh, was it big? I don't know, man. I really did. I know it seemed a little bit like too late, like she came forward before I said it, but I knew it was her. I fucking knew it was her, you guys. I knew that would have been his most compatible. Yo, being the man of prophecy just hurts sometimes. It just makes you feel like a lot of energy gets put into Professor X mind reading.
I don't know. I'm surprised. I didn't feel like we were that similar.
I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that like I am shy and like I don't always present myself in like I guess the most honest way that is true to myself. I think a lot of it has to do with like just like nervousness and like shyness and all of that, and that's actually part of like why I've had like issues in the past with dating, because I feel like I can kind of tell when I'm compatible with somebody, but I think sometimes the way I present myself doesn't showcase who I am, and then that can mislead people. So I feel like that's kind of what happened in this case.
Outside of your shell, you're like really, like your tone and stuff and like the way that you speak is like really, it seems so much more like confident in yourself, and it's like really attractive.
So Jeremy,
Okay.
you picked Mercedes of all women.
Yeah, look. Come on, you guys. Like, I would pick the blonde too. I'm not gonna lie. It's just, men just like hot chicks. Yeah, this whole compatibility shit doesn't work because they don't focus on the aesthetics. They don't focus on the face. Look at the comparison, right? This woman, even though the girl on the left, she's blonde, she's wearing the makeup, she's got her boobs out. She is well-mannered. She's hot. Men are attracted to hot women. Now look at the woman on the right, okay? She's very reserved. I would assume that she's a Muslim woman. She doesn't really show much skin. This is a woman that your parents would set you up with. And this is a woman that you would get married to because you want a wife. You want a serious wife. Now, it's very hard to pair men with women like this. The compatibility thing might be real, okay? They might actually genuinely have very similar personality traits. But at the on look of what you're seeing, they just do not work. So this compatibility shit doesn't work. You have to really find this on your own, you guys.
Nectar was 53%.
That's better than 50, you know?
53%, eh?
I thought it's going to be higher for some reason, but I think it's something like two adults can work on. So, you know, it's just numbers.
With Ula, it was 91%.
Wow.
So, based on that information, do you want to stick with your original pick, or would you rather?
He's gonna stick with the original.
I feel like Mercedes and I got to know each other better, and I just, feel compatible with Mercedes. 53%, not that bad. I feel like I relate to her. The way that she interacts with the world, or the way that she describes interacting with the world, I'm like, oh yeah, like I've had those feelings. I've felt that way before.
I
Yeah,
knew-
it really surprised me.
yeah.
I thought that she was going to be my most compatible, to be honest.
I liked his answers as well because he was thinking. He was giving like a little bit more shy and like a thinker. I like that. I don't like someone who is like more like a swagger and just gives straight answers without thinking and hesitation because they just want to show off or they want to say what people want to hear. So I really like that about him.
Okay, so I'm actually going to ask Michaela to step forward. So you actually had the least.
No way. Okay, I felt like we had a lot in common.
I
like,
thought we did
yeah, I
too.
felt like well, maybe it's just because we both like coffee.
Yeah.
Leah, could you step forward real quick?
Yeah.
So you were eliminated first.
Yeah.
And you both said that you didn't feel like you had that much in common.
Yeah.
Except you were his second most compatible.
What would I tell?
But they don't focus on the face, man. It doesn't work. Like, you have to focus on the face. That's so important. It just doesn't this shit doesn't make any sense.
We're so opposite, and it
Yeah.
usually works that way. It's like our minds think alike, but we're just completely opposite, if that makes any sense. So I just kind of had a feeling. When I see somebody, I can kind of be like, yes.
Like, what is she? Hold on. Like, what is she wearing? What is that? What is she wearing, guys? What are you doing?
Somebody, I can kind of be like, yes, I want to be your friend. Yes, I want to date you. No, I don't, type of thing. And off the bat, it was just like, no.
I feel like we would just want to be in different places.
Yeah.
Like you would want to go to different stuff than I would want to go to.
Yeah.
You would want to watch
I feel
different
like you can
movies.
just tell. a
Yeah.
lot
You'd
of the
wanna
time
watch different
when
movies?
you're not somebody's person in friendship or in partnership.
I think we should really kind of focus on like getting to know people like slowly over time instead of thinking like, oh, right off the bat, no, right off the bat, yes, because I just don't think it's realistic. And as we've seen, it's like
It's so realistic, okay? It's so realistic. That's what a first impression is all about, saying yes or no. It's so realistic. This girl, she might be a little bit like, upset because maybe she actually did want to find someone, but what she's saying makes no sense. First impressions are everything. And if you really feel like you don't or won't get along with someone, then you have to listen to that. Because you can't force this shit. It was easy with the blonde. She's hot. You can enjoy her company because she looks good. She makes you look good. That's important shit.
like you just really can't tell right away, so you really have to give things time to kind of figure it out. He's thoughtful, like that was kind of the impression that I got. And
she
I
liked
that
him.
He had like a business or something, so he was like entrepreneur minded, which kind of is what I'm like too. So I felt like there were a lot of
That
things
teeth,
that
man.
we would have had in common, so I would have been interested to talk to him more.
All right, guys, that was interesting. Wow. Yeah, I called it, man. I fucking called it. Anyway, I think that I'm genuinely onto something when it comes to this kind of shit. Looks are a lot. And you know what, you guys, you can say all you want, but you have to be honest to yourself, and you should be honest to me because I am the oracle. You can only really pursue a relationship with someone that you can actually be attracted to physically. You look at someone, you're like, I want that person. And then over time, if you hate their personality, you can either correct it or you can fucking leave it. It's up to you. But I will absolutely say that what I said was correct. This compatibility shit does not work because first impressions are everything. So if you come out of the gate looking funky, it just ain't gonna work, man. You could be Mother Teresa with the things that you say and your ideals. But if you look like Mother Teresa, that shit ain't gonna work, fam. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for coming back, you guys. I appreciate you. We had a fun time. This video was interesting. I like doing these like little like date things or these little, you know, compatibility bullshit things. They're interesting and they're fun to talk about. I hope you guys had a good weekend. We're gonna keep this week going. More videos coming your way. I'm gonna make some more shorts as well. Those were fun. But anyway, TOS Kinger out.